If you're a contractor, whether you're just starting out or you've been in business for years and there's one type of insurance you absolutely need to have, general liability insurance. In today's video, we're going to break down what it covers, how much you need, and real life claim examples that could save you from financial disaster. Stick around. This is information that could keep your business afloat. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to One Exam Prep for more essential contractor business tips and strategies. This video is brought to you by One Exam Prep's sister company, One Insurance Solutions. One Insurance specializes in working with the construction industry throughout the United States, helping contractors navigate general liability, workers' compensation, builder's risk, life insurance, and anything else to help protect your construction business. So what exactly is general liability insurance? Think of it as your business's financial shield. It protects you if a third party like a client, passerby, or another contractor suffers bodily injury or property damage because of your work. What general liability covers? Number one, bodily injury. If someone gets hurt on your job site, your policy covers medical bills, legal fees, and settlements. Second, property damage. If your crew accidentally damages a client's home, this pays for repairs. Number three, completed operations. If a customer claims your work caused damage after the job is done, you're covered. And finally, legal defense. If you get sued, the policy covers attorney's fees and court costs. A lot of clients and general contractors require you to carry general liability insurance before they'll even hire you. So having the right protection is not just protection, it's also a business necessity. How much general liability coverage do you need? All right, so how much general liability insurance do you actually need? Well, most policies start at $1 million per occurrence and $2 million aggregate. But depending on the size of your projects and your state's requirements, you might need more. So here's some typical coverage limits for contractors. Small contractors and remodelers, usually $1 million per claim, $2 million aggregate. Mid-sized firms or GCs could be $2 million plus per claim to $4 million aggregate. And high-risk trades, including demolition, possibly some high commercial roofers, you could be looking at higher limits, often $5 million plus. Some clients or government contracts may even require you to carry more than the standard $1 million, $2 million coverage. If you're in a high-risk trade like roofing, foundation work, or demolition, you should strongly consider higher limits. Here's some real-life claims and how to avoid them. Now let's talk about real-life claims that may have happened to contractors. These are situations where general liability insurance saved the day or where not having enough coverage cost a business everything. Let's look at claim number one, the case of the falling ladder. A painter left his ladder leaning against a house. A strong gust of wind knocked it over, crushing a client's car. The cost of the repair was $8,000. How general liability helped? It paid for the full car repairs and legal fees. This is why having property damage coverage is crucial. Accidents happen, be covered for them. Claim number two, the slippery floor lawsuit. A flooring contractor was refinishing a lobby. A customer walked on the wet floor, slipped, and broke their wrist. The cost of the medical bills and lawsuit was $45,000. So how did general liability help? It covered the medical expenses, the attorney's fees, and the settlement. This is bodily injury claims. They're one of the most common for contractors. Even a small accident can lead to tens of thousands in medical and legal costs. Claim number three, your work ruined my home. A contractor installed drywall in a new home. A few months later, massive cracks appeared due to improper installation, leading to structural damage. The homeowner sued for $150,000 in repairs. The cost to settle, $100,000. How did general liability help? It covered legal fees and settlement costs. This falls under completed operations coverage. It protects you if a client claims your work caused damage after the job is finished. So how to lower your insurance costs? Now that you see how important general liability insurance is, let's talk about ways you can save money while still getting solid coverage. Ways to lower your premium. Number one, bundle your general liability with workers' comp or commercial auto for discounts. Number two, maintain a clean claims history. Fewer claims equals lower costs. Number three, train employees on job site safety to reduce accidents. And number four, increase your deductible if you can afford a higher out-of-pocket cost for small claims. By taking these steps, you can keep your costs down while still protecting your business against lawsuits and financial risks. All right, that wraps up today's breakdown of general liability insurance for contractors. Now that you know what it covers, how much you need, the real-world examples of why it's so important. So if this video helped you, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Have you ever had to use your general liability insurance? What was your experience? I'd love to hear your stories. Subscribe for more contractor business tips. And if you're looking for expert guidance on starting or growing your contracting business, check out the links in the description. See you in the next video. Keep building smarter. And for more information about One Insurance Solutions and how they can help, email them at sales@oneinsurancesolutions.com, calling them at 877-700-0243, or visiting them at oneinsurancesolutions.com.